Hello students, welcome to engineering assignments. In engineering assignments, we are going to study spanning tree today. Okay, a spanning tree is a subset of undirected graph where graph is represented by G is equal to V comma E. What is V? V is actually the vertex, E is the edge. Okay, which has all the vertices covered with minimum possible number of edges. Suppose the graph is having 5 vertices, then the number of edges involved in this tree will be 5 minus 1, that will be 4 edges. Moreover, the main property of a spanning tree is that it won't be having any cycle in it and it cannot be disconnected also. So this is the main property of a spanning tree. Okay. This graph you have 3 vertex A, B, C. Now how many edges are there? 1, 2, 3. So it has 3 edges in it. So from a complete graph, by removing maximum E minus n plus 1 edges, we can construct a spanning tree. Okay. Here the E represents the number of edge, which is equal to 3. N represents the number of vertices, which is equal to 3. So how many edges you have to leave out to construct the spanning tree? Okay, that you can calculate by the formula E minus n plus 1. So here E value is 3, n value is 3. So 3 minus 3 plus 1. So we will have 1. So we can leave out only one edge from this graph to construct the spanning tree of this particular graph. So see this graph, you have 3 vertex A, B, C. Now how many edges are there? 1, 2, 3. So it has 3 edges in it. Okay. Now you can draw 3 spanning tree from the above graph, leaving out one edge at a time. And how many edges you can have? Suppose in the graph you have V comma E, that is V is the vertices and E is the edge, and new edge E dash is equal to the vertex minus 1. So whenever you create a spanning tree, the vertex will remain the same. I told you the vertex remains the same. But in the spanning tree, the spanning edge E dash is equal to V minus 1. So suppose here how many vertices you have? You have is 3. 3 minus 1. So see how many edges will be there? 2 edges will be there in the spanning tree. Now you check the spanning trees here. Does it have a loop? No. All the spanning trees are never closed and it is not having any cycle. Then next thing is that it cannot be disconnected. So suppose I leave out A and B. Okay, I just rub off this edge. Then A becomes all alone. B and C will be connected. Okay, and this disconnection should not happen in the spanning tree. Next, we are going to discuss the properties of a spanning tree. First property is that a connected graph G can have more than one spanning tree. So see, this is a connected graph. It can have more than one spanning tree. Here you had 3 spanning trees. Fine. Next one. All possible spanning tree of a graph have same number of edges and vertices. Let us check that. Check here, it is having 3 vertices in all the spanning trees, as well as it will have 2 edges in all the spanning trees. So is that correct property? Yeah, this property is also correct. Now, the spanning tree does not have a cycle or loop. From this example, you can see that it is not having any loop. That is, it is not never closed one. Next, the spanning tree is minimally connected. That is, removing one edge from the spanning tree will make the graph disconnected. So, I have already explained about it. If you remove a particular edge from the spanning tree, it will make it disconnected. Next, the spanning tree is maximally acyclic. That is, adding one edge to the spanning tree will create a circuit or loop. So if you add an edge between A and C, it will become a loop. If you add an edge between C and B, it will make a loop. Then you add an edge between A and B, it will create a loop in it. So that should not happen in spanning tree. Spanning tree has n minus 1 edge where n is the number of nodes. So this I have already told you that the number of edges will be number of vertices minus 1. Spanning tree is over. Next we are going to study what is minimum spanning tree. In a weighted graph, a minimum spanning tree is a spanning tree that has minimum weight than all other spanning trees of the same graph. Weighted graph, you already know that there will be weight assigned to each and every edge. Okay, so this is a weighted graph because there is weight assigned to each and every edges in it. Now I am going to draw the spanning tree. So you draw the spanning tree, you already have drawn that, and you assign weight as possible. So here will be 3, here will be 2. If you add together, you will get 5. So total weight is 5 for the spanning tree. Next, you have 1, 3. So the total weight is 4. Here you have 1, 2. The total weight is 3. Here you can see the third one is having the total weight as 3. So it is the less weight than all other spanning trees. So that is the minimum spanning tree among all the 3. So whenever you are given a graph, you will draw all possible spanning tree of that particular graph. Thereafter, you will assign the weight towards each and every edge. The one which is having less total weight will be the minimum spanning tree. So in the real world situation, this weight can be measured as distance, conjunction, traffic load or any arbitrary value denoted to this edge. There are two types of minimum spanning tree construction algorithms. One is Prim's algorithm, another one is Kruskal's algorithm. In my next video, we will study detail about Prim's algorithm and Kruskal's algorithm. Thank you students. Thank you for watching my video.